Hi, I'm Murio Sterling. We're in Philo, California at Estrelina Winery, and we're winemakers. I think the freedom to be what you would like to be able to do in life, and I know that's kind of a mixed up statement, but it's exactly what I mean. It means that young people, when they're young, can dream. And I think the dream is still in California. We just have to bring it back and work a little bit harder, especially with our young people. We were farmers for about 40 years or so, and we did raise cattle, corn, and grapes. And then finally, about 20 years ago, we decided to go full-time into the vineyard business because it was more money. Cattle were down, and vegetables and fruit were down, and so we went more into the vineyards. And so this is one of our last vineyards that we bought. Our first vineyards were down in Hillmar area, and then the other ones were up here in the Alexander Valley near Cloverdale. And then we bought the Cole Ranch, which is on highway about 10 miles from here near Ukiah. And then we have this one that was bought in about 1999 or so. So this is what, and this is Estrelina Vineyard. The name came about from, I was working, teaching my kids a good lesson. We volunteered with CARE. Have you ever heard of the old CARE Medico? And of all places, they sent us to Afghanistan. And so we were a little bit farther back, about 1978, 79, 80. And then as the Russians came in, we were sort of eased out, and so we were sent over to the Dominican Republic. And so I was working on a project helping out, volunteering, rebuilding home after Hurricane David and Frederick. And I was way up in the mountains one day, and one young kid came up to me and said, "Do you know what your name means?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "My name is Sterling." And he laughed at me. He said, "Do you know what it means in Spanish?" And he said, "It means Estrelina." And so that's why we have a name of Estrelina, from a young kid way up in the hills in the Dominican Republic. On this vineyard here, we raise only Pinot. This is an area I think is the most perfect area for Pinot. That's why for the last 3 years it's been rated as the top appellations for Pinot Noir. And so this vineyard here has always been a gold medal vineyard year after year after year. If you go back 30 years, you'll find it from the state fairs all the way up until now. It's a gold medal winner. One of our top varietals that's a White House wine and served in a White House is our Riesling, which comes off the Cole Ranch, which is the smallest appellation in the United States, and we happen to own the whole appellation. So that's unique in itself, that you have anything you ever see coming off Cole Ranch is done by Estrelina Winery. Father Bush, and then through the Clinton, and through the younger Bush, and now through Obama. So we've been in there for quite a while.